see where Andre's been at, because I ain't spoke to him in a minute myself.
Hello? No, I'm doing a live. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You for real?
All right.
Why you tripping? As always, Andre's being Andre. So I'm like, man, you for real right now? So that's the lot you were talking about.
Yeah. But there's no bathrooms over there, just garbage cans.
Okay.
Which still whatever, because they can come right here.
Okay. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Trucker Crespo, Christopher?
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Andre.
Me?
You know, I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Johnny on the flip side.
What's
Eric.
going on?
Is he still doing videos? I don't know. Is he still at Prime?
That wasn't even a question.
What?
Is he still doing videos? Like, it wasn't even on there yet.
I'm stating that.
Oh, wait.
Man, no, hold on. So,
like, man,
now he's trying to run my track.
Yeah, I know. You feed them questions.
So, what? Are you still doing videos?
No, I haven't done a video in a long time. It was to a point to where I was doing videos, recording them, and then just got caught up in the whole editing part. And man, once you drive, I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't know how you do them. So always more props to them.
It's funny because I just did a video on that yesterday talking about how much sleep one person gets when they're solo.
Yeah, and it's like, I mean, once you do your 9.5 or 10 hour shift, once you're done, you're ready to lock it down, and I mean, you're ready to dream about some pillows. For real.
So you ain't got time for editing and none of that stuff, huh? Not even go live.
Is there a requirement to go live? I didn't even know. I always wanted to ask you, like, you gotta have a certain amount of people, right?
I think so. I think it's 1,000 subscribers.
All right, cool. So no, then I can't go live, but but I definitely work on something.
So yeah, it's been over 3 years.
Yes.
Over 3 years exactly, because I think it was mid-year when he got his 3-year mark. And again, we do stay in touch. It's just I wanted to do an update for you guys to see where he's at, and he can tell you for himself where he's working at. You know what I mean? Because I'm not one to be putting people's business out there. So, are you still working at Prime?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yes, so I'm still at Prime. I have still been training at Prime.
Oh, you're still training?
Yes.
Okay.
Still training at Prime as well. And I currently have a student now as well.
Okay. How's the student doing?
Student doing pretty good. Backing is great. We just got to work on a small little techniques on his maneuver, on his setup. But other than that, his backing and straight line backs are good.
So the student that you got, was he a pad trainer, a pad student? Did he go on the road with a PSD trainer, or did he come with a CDL to Prime?
It is interesting you say that, because he got a CDL at Prime, but it seems like the last several students I've had have all been pad students only. All right, so you teach a little different to past students because you are their first road experience. So their PSD phase is kind of put up into a TNT into one, and it's a little bit more difficult on that initial training process. But he was a past student, so again, it just makes the teaching a little differently. So when you're thinking you're going to get out there and run TNT, which is TNT, I sleep, he's run, he sleep, I run. You can't do that. You're on a slowly PSD still converting phase, and it just takes a while longer.
So what's your take on that? Oh, I mean, now that we're talking about that process, what's your take on students getting their CDL on the pad versus going on the road and getting the real world experience that I admire, I teach, and I enforce, and say it's the best? I mean, as a trainer's point of view, guys, what does he think about? Again, this is his opinion, and opinion only. I got my own opinion. You guys know my opinion. So, what's your opinion on pad training versus going on the road?
Well, again, it's harder because you're entering in a phase that is supposed to be more of a just cleaning up what they already started to do. So during PSD, you should have already had your little backing here and there. You would have had a practice here and there, or you would have even had road time. So to get experience on knowing how to handle curves and stuff.
Thank you, Joseph.
And during TNT phase, I'm now teaching how do you go around a curve. Hey, turn wide. Hey, slow down like this. Hey, how do you look out for this? You're now learning this during TNT, and that should have been taught to you during PSD. And then if you look at it from a business standpoint, which is what it is in the end, from a business perspective, you're kind of losing out in the beginning because instead of you running the way that you should be running, again, trainers pay students.
Your business.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're clear on his business.
Correct. So the way you run that, and it's like you're doing a PSD in that beginning initial process, so it's just taking longer to get stuff going. It gets going, but it just takes a while to get going.
So yay or nay? Thumbs up, thumbs down?
Thumbs down. Yeah, I think that Prime, and again, I've talked to a couple of people about it, just my opinion. I think Prime needs to definitely get back to that PSD going out for a couple of weeks with a driver, with a trainer on PSD phase, not just a pad trainer on, let's say I'll see you on a pad at 4 p.m. and you're running out for an hour and then coming back to, it doesn't work.
I gotta go see my wife.
Yeah.
I'll be back, man. Just start your preacher.
Yeah. It don't work.
Hey, Ken was writer, Saik, Flores, Joseph, Bowley, Jonathan Wheeler, Motorman, Ezequiel Mendoza. How's everybody doing? El driver. So I'm here with Andre, just trying to get an update where, 3-year update with him. He's been here at Prime this whole time after he got his CDL here at Prime, went through the process of training. I was his trainer. He went and got his own truck, went straight lease. How has that been for you?
It's been fun, actually. Because of the background I came from, again, which is a banking type background. Not saying that's going to be much, but as long as you know how to manage your finances when it comes to leasing, it's very profitable. And at the same time, I just enjoy the company itself, so I don't have any complaints about the lease.
If there was something that you could change in the whole process from when you applied to Prime Inc. to today, if there's one thing you could change, what would you change? Or what would you do different? If anything, you don't have to say anything. If there's nothing, there's nothing.
I think the only thing...
Or what could be improved?
I think the whole waiting for a truck process could maybe be more ironed out a little bit better. I think that when my class of people came in, some of us got into a truck because we were tired of waiting and didn't want to keep waiting, so we just got into something just to start going. And then you're in that lease for a while already because you already committed to that. So
no, Lunch Money, that's not what he said, Lunch Money. He didn't say different training. Lunch Money said different training. What's up, Elias?
Yeah, but
Playboy, what's going on?
But other than that, no, I think the whole process is humbling, especially me having to take that bus ride from Florida all the way up. I talk to drivers now, man, I'll never get on no bus. But I think after that 36-hour bus drive, you kind of appreciate your job itself, and it means a little bit more to me on how you got there and where you're trying to go. So, but that's for me.
Now, you've been driving the lease truck that you got now the whole time.
Yep.
And is it almost complete, or do you still have some more time on it?
It is just about completed. Well, it's already done. I kind of extended out the lease on it though. So Prime does let you extend out the lease. We just talked to Success Leasing about your lease, and then they'll tell you how long you can extend it out for. I believe it's 3 months. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's 3 months, and then you go from there. So.
I want to ask him what's in future for Andre, but I'm not going to put him in a spot. But I just asked.
I know, right? I want to ask what's in the future for you, but I want to put you on the spot, though.
We're not going to get into it, but, so do you miss the manual truck? Because you drove my 10-speed, the white truck. Do you miss it at all, or you're okay without it? Or do you think that it's okay, it's nice to have from time to time, or is it definitely, I'm okay without it?
I miss the control you have from a manual to an automatic standpoint.
Yeah, and
I won't say it's no easier, But I just miss that you get to put what gear you want to be in, when you want to be in there, whatever power you're looking to get out of that gear, you are in charge of it. Whereas the automatic is going to shift for you. You don't have no say, so just push the pedal and hope for the best. So, but other than that, I mean, that's it.
Man, you want to talk about hope for the best? I remember hearing stories where some of these trainers would tell students, not necessarily here at Prime, but just in general, some of these trainers would be like, the students will be going down the mountain, and the students like, hey man, this would be a good time to show me where the engine brake is at.
Well, that's too late by then.
This would be a good time where the engine brake is at, to show me where the engine brake is at. Trainer would sit over there and be like, hey man, kind of late for that. You better hope for the best. You know? What?
Yeah, no.
You know, I can only imagine the students thought at that moment when going down the mountain, heavy, don't know where the engine brake is at.
Yeah.
And then the trainer says, well, at this point it's worthless. Just hope for the best.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's sink or swim time now.
just make sure you don't smoke the brake.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No. I teach all that early on the slightest or smallest downgrade I can find. I teach it. So.
Control, especially backing. No, they're not training in manual here at Prime anymore. When will you guys be in Utah? Baleadas on me, guys. El Flaco Trailero. What? Oh my God, man. I ain't going to Utah anytime soon. Cruz
I was
Guzman.
just in Utah. Ain't nothing out there. That is nothing.
You see some snow? That's probably what you're seeing.
Yeah.
I'm in CDL school right now. Manual. Too bad Prime don't use manuals. Yes. What's up, David H? What's going on, man? I hear that guy in Colorado got 25 counts for the accident where he killed people. You know. So tell me a little bit more about training. You've been training how long now?
3 years.
The 3 years?
Yep.
A little over, under, or?
Well, just under 3 years.
Under 3 years. How has that been for you? Man, look at that ladder just for that dog.
A lot of different personalities at Prime.
In the world.
Yeah, and
I said that when I first came out here, but go ahead.
And me being in banking for the amount of years I was there, I trained there as well. And I always told myself I've encountered every kind of personality over the 12 years that I've met people and trained them. I had a couple of students I never ran into before, so they were different. But it's a lot of personalities, and it is different. And you have to, I think, assert what you're looking for or what's expected up front to set a ground on what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. Without being rude, though, you know, because obviously you share a small space.
And I think we shared a lot of that on a lot of phone calls, and you know, because obviously you call me and ask me, hey man, what do you think? And obviously I have my views on certain things, and I remember I told him, I said, look, this is what I think, this is what I would do, but I mean, you decide, because I don't know the situation that you're in particularly, but definitely think about this and doing this a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, you can't come out here and be like, oh yeah, don't worry, man, it's all good, man. Wait, next thing you know, they're gonna be like, hey man, I had to go and stop at Best Buy. I'm like, bro, we gotta deliver. You know what I mean?
No, it's true. And then that falls back to the whole speak up thing, you know. Speak up always for any student watching it, or any future people coming to Prime, any training you get, speak up. I know I talked before, Junior has as well. If it takes you having to get another trainer and you gotta wait, it's better to be taught the right way and wait than to be taught the wrong way and just rush through. So
real quick on smoking, not smoking, what's your take on that? I've heard people take trainers that smoke when they're not a smoker just to get a trainer.
No, negative. No. I mean, it doesn't make sense to compromise your health for that. I mean, secondhand smoke is supposed to be the worst smoke, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't smoke, so I will never be in a truck with somebody who smokes. I just can't do it.
Yeah. So
don't compromise yourself.
Let me read some of these comments. David H says he's in Salinas eating tacos. Tell David H, you had them tacos. We had them tacos.
Yeah.
Tell David H how good them tacos are, man.
Hey, I sent you a picture, remember?
Yeah, I know. You always send me pictures. What you talking about, you know? But he went there and ate, and he said it was an okay, and he did a review video on that. And I didn't believe it. I didn't buy it. And I was like, man, I don't know what he ate, but he said they were stale, this and that. I said, man, to me, there's a pretty good tacos.
Yeah.
Is it true that money can only be made as a trainer, lease operator?
No. And again, that's one of those vague questions that I think no real YouTuber like answering because
It's definitely don't go on YouTube listening to people about
because
money.
Because their money management or their what's considered money to them may be not the same thing to you.
Decision making.
Yeah, I mean
the decision they make may not be the ones you made, and vice versa. And I've always said that. But yeah,
I can tell you one thing though: if you're looking to go to any over-the-road company and you want to be home every weekend, you ain't making the money because it ain't for you.
Well, I don't think Prime's going to allow that either.
Yeah.
So, what is the reason Prime stopped training in manual truck? Well, it's automatics.
Automatics were being made. Well, I'll give you my personal thought. I think that the whole so-called shortage of drivers, quote, quote, and the best way to attract people to a already mentally challenged industry is to give them something easier to drive. And I think that's why the automatics came about. That's all.
Yeah, you're right. The Prime needs to put a restriction on trainers to your driving first. My son got a trainer and not happy, only been over 6 months. Before you leased a truck, did you have an LLC already?
No, I didn't. I don't think I did. No.
I didn't want to answer that. But...
No, I didn't. I didn't. No,
right.
Because I did my LLC and everything at the time of leasing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep.
And
so
that's from the. Do I tell the name of the place at Prime?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's from the Advocates place at Prime that helps you set up everything, all the paperwork, tell you what you need to do, not do, what banks will work with you as a foreign entity in another state, and all that kind of other stuff. So.
Okay. So, let me see. Out of all the places you've been to, man, in the 3 years, what is the best place to go to, area, state, and the worst?
As far as loads goes, or just like visiting in general?
Loads and we're not gonna say loads because loads will take you anywhere. I mean,
correct. That's what I'm saying.
But just going to, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna stick to Florida because it's where I live and it's the best place. But you may be like, oh, I love going to Washington and stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example. So what would be an area that you say, yeah, I don't mind visiting there all the time? And,
Arizona, Phoenix.
Wow, I would have never thought.
Yeah, if any state to me that I've been in that resembles some sort of that Florida lifestyle would be to me would be Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona,
yes.
Guys. Shout out to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Are you in the house? In the worst?
Well, I want to go by there and say something. A couple of places. That's all I'll say.
What?
A couple of places.
What?
That's all I'll say. I don't want to get no place. But there's certain places in like Illinois, certain places I don't care. For driving wise, anyway.
I can say Maine because there's nothing in Maine.
Yeah, New York.
Man, nothing in Maine. Let me see. Everybody can agree Cali is the worst. Jonathan Wheeler, yeah, the visit, yes, but
yeah,
and that's why he was asking, is it loads or visiting, and that's why I took the loads out because for loads,
California, great,
right? Washington State is good,
great, yeah,
but
to visit,
yeah.
No.
Let me see. Where in Florida you live, Junior? I live over by Tampa. Everybody, let me see. Alfonso says where you live. I live in Tampa. Any winter driving tips?
Yeah, take your time. For me, if I haven't had the chain up yet. I'm not ever looking forward to doing it. And I personally just don't think no load is worth me having a chain up for. I just think that just put a little bit more stress on my life that I really love. So I just wouldn't do it. But just take your time, read the road, understand that if a car or truck going past you, and if there is still moisture or mist coming up off the ground, that there's no ice yet, but if they're going by you and there's nothing coming off that ground, there's probably some ice in there. So
keep an eye on the temperature too.
Yeah, Yeah, and just take your time. You know, that's all. Just take your time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Do you think autonomous trucks is going to take over the industry? We just talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to take over. I think that they may be a part of it one day. I mean, just like anything else, it will be out there, but I don't think it's going to take over the industry. No, because when I look at truck drivers being in traffic, or somebody cutting you off, or I mean, how would that vehicle react? Or if a deer jumps out in front of an autonomous truck, what is it going to do? I mean, like, I don't know. It just
there's so many variables that can happen.
So it's kind of hard to tell.
Matura, love your training videos on Make Things Easy. Larry Smith. So let me ask you.
All right, Larry, you're welcome.
So let me ask you this. Overall, because I know that when you started, you were looking at TMC. Was it TMC? Were you looking to do flatbed? You were looking to do flatbed. I remember you told me.
Well,
that.
then if I was, then yeah, then it'd have been TMC.
Okay, so overall here at Prime, the whole time you've been here, how has your experience been?
It's been great. I mean, that probably sounds like a cliche or whatever coming from certain people, but it's been good. I haven't really had any big ups and downs, whatever. Anything I liked or I disliked, I always voiced myself. I have a good connection with my fleet manager and those I met, so I mean, I haven't had no issue. I do want to do cross training though. I still want to, you know, I do want to get on like a flatbedder or just experience it and stuff like that. But yeah.
Just let me know. I can hook you up with somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, man. So, Joseph Bowley says, okay, I got to finish mowing the lawn. Be safe out there. Thank you again for your hard work and sacrifice. God bless you all. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you.
My personal opinion, Jonathan Wheeler says, truck adventure. My truck adventure. What's going on, man? What's going on? I meant to say your training videos make things easy. Thank you very much, Larry Smith. Marco Hernandez says, Junior, I was going to invite you over to In-N-Out when coming to Cali. All right, stay safe and thank you for the videos. Appreciate that, Marco. Man, I can't remember last time I went to California.
Oh yeah, wow, I was just there. Oh, that's crazy.
You were just there because you got a student.
I know. That's crazy.
So yeah, guys. Andre, so can we see a comeback on the videos on YouTube?
No, yes.
He's been telling me that forever. Yes.
Yes, but yes, but it's gonna be a mixture of stuff that I'm gonna just put on there just to make it easier. So yeah, but yeah.
I've been looking forward to a lot of videos.
Well, you ain't no good. Well, I'll tell you.
we talked a lot about some videos. I said, man, you should do that video. And he's like, nah.
Oh yeah, nah. No, nah.
Oh man.
A couple of stuff you gotta take to your grave.
I think there was some video where you were talking about you was at a shipper one time and then you went home another time.
Yeah. No.
Oh my god.
Some of the videos you gotta keep yourself. So.
Alright, but my truck adventure said, chillin', man, had a good first week, came back to Springfield for some dentist work, ready to get back out ASAP. Alright. Your channel. Yes, good, Jonathan Wheeler.
Dre's Trucking World.
Dre's Trucking World.
Yes.
And I'm going to put a link in the description of the video to the channel, and I'm going to pin a comment to the channel, guys. Go check out, keep tabs on them videos. And if you don't see anything, leave comments, because he can put out some good stuff. There's a lot of stuff that he does that I do different or don't do at all, because one of the things that I told him to do and follow up on was the CPAP machine. Remember you were supposed to do a cleaning video of that?
Yeah.
Look at them blinking on it. Yeah.
No, I don't think I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it.
If you could do your training all over again, would there be anything you would have practiced on a little bit more?
Blindside backing. That's about it. I mean.
We did a blindside back with one or two.
We did it twice.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then he did a blindside backing again when he was solo.
Yeah.
And he did it pretty good.
Correct. And now it's a lot better. But I think in the beginning I would have tried to do more.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Let's put it to the test. We could go live and then you pull out your parking spot and then you do the blindside. I mean, with your student out there.
Hey, scroll up real quick. Scroll up.
My truck adventure. Go check out his YouTube channel, guys. My truck adventure. He's in the TNT phase right now. Go check out his videos. JDQ, what's going on, man? JDQ Transportation, another YouTuber at Prime. Go check out his channel. I remember Andre being on your truck. Yes. He was.
Yes, I was in the truck for about 8 months.
It was. We clicked pretty good.
Yeah,
and
it was like 8 months, right?
Had it not been for some things that happened at my house, you know, with the family, we would have went on longer.
A little longer, yeah.
Yeah, a lot longer than that. But you know, things happen for a reason. He did his thing. He went upgraded, and here he is.
I remember all the comments. It's time for you to go now. He ain't ready yet.
I mean, you know, and that's the thing. When I get a student, we click so good, and we just go, and they want to stay on the truck and get more training, because at that point it was winter driving.
Yeah,
it was winter, so because we did winter together, we took home time together, and all that stuff. So getting my date night ready, ride ready. This pickup is nasty. Okay, JDQ, so it sounds like you got a date, man. Estoy esperando aquí por mi carga, enojado por el shipper, y ustedes me alegraron el momento. Muchas gracias, Alex. Me alegro que hayamos sido parte de eso. How long you been at Prime, Andre? 3 years.
3 years. Yep. 3 years at Prime so far.
Junior, are you still training people in the manual transmission? God bless you, your soul, brother. El Flaco Trailero, no, I'm not. For the simple reason that, you know, they get in here, they're like, oh, well, if I don't get this, there's automatic.
No bueno.
Well, before we didn't have a choice.
Correct.
Before it's, you get it, or you go home.
But now it's, you know, I think I'm going to go to automatic now. I'm good. Thank you, though. Yeah. No bueno.
Yeah, Andre and I was having fun, Sean. Man, one of the things, Shadow Wolf, what's going on, my man? Man, I ain't seen that man in a long time. Shadow Wolf, boy. So, speaking of good times with Andre, one of the things that I miss, we used to eat out a lot.
Eating or the fights? Because we used to watch the fights too.
Yeah.
we used to watch the fights too.
We used to go out and eat a lot, and it was, yeah, you thinking about that? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll grab an Uber.
Yeah.
We'll grab an Uber, and we would go and eat. And if not, we would go watch a UFC fight or something. But yeah, it was, we would go out and do that a lot. I wish I could have trained on the manual. That's what I grew up driving. My dad's got 3 older internationals. We eating full or 10 speeds. Okay, that's what's up, man. So yeah, but it happens. It's not happening anymore. You know,
I mean, but there's companies that are probably, I mean, unless you're at Prime or only want to come to Prime, but there's companies that still train on manuals.
Yeah.
So,
but not at Prime. So.
Yeah. Correct.
And neither am I. So.
Yeah.
So all right, guys. It's been almost 28 minutes. Again, I hate making long videos, but I think this is a good long video that you guys can listen and watch when you get some time. Andre, he's about to complete his lease.
Yeah, well, at least already completed, just extended it out a little bit. Yeah, I want to take off, if I can, the holidays. I want to try to have December off and stuff like that, because Prime allows you 50-something days off. So I
59.
Yeah, 59. So I want to utilize that as much as possible. So.
Okay. And hopefully he follows up with everybody on his YouTube channel with what is going to happen with Andre, if he's going to get another lease or what, you know what I mean? I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. That's for another video.
Or my current student, maybe I'll probably get him on there before he's done.
he's right next to me, guys.
Yeah.
His student is there doing his paperwork and stuff. But so yeah, man, appreciate you doing this video, Andre. It's always nice seeing you. You know, we talk a lot on the phone. Good communication even after training and stuff.
Yeah.
And one last thing, man. To all the people out there watching, looking to come into this industry, what would you say?
I would say, well, 2 things. All right. One, I would say, make sure you are mentally prepared. Okay?
Very.
It is very daunting and stressful driving day in and day out. Your sleep schedule is sporadic.
Yes.
You get up whenever you got to get up, and you need to be able to go. And you're gonna have people cut you off left to right. If you're one of those bad road rage people that, this might not be for you, because it's gonna happen every day, day in and day out. And then the second one is that make sure your home is in order before you come out here. Whether you're single and you got to get your finances in order, you have a family, make sure you have that support. I've met students that were married and come out here and don't have wife support and they got to leave, and vice versa. So just make sure you have your home in order.
And I've said that in the past. Always make sure that you and your wife or your significant other
correct,
are on the same page. So,
because if not, it's gonna make it that much more harder. It sucks to get a phone call, just say, "Why are you in here?" And then they just be like, "Well, all right, I'm going." So just make sure you guys get that in order. So.
Or you get home and you're like, "Oh, baby, we're going on vacation." No, you out.
Yeah, yeah. Or you get home and like, "Wait, who's him?" I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
So,
the girl messing with the mailman. So
LD says, "Good to see you both doing a live back together. After Ronnie, this is the second guy you laughed the most." Yes, you know, we click pretty good, and we become more than just a trainer and a student.
Correct.
You know, that's how I see it.
I see it the same way.
Okay.
Since you want to make that personal.
Well, just make sure, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to assume. I don't want to put words in your mouth. You know what I mean? You get home, them keys don't work. Yeah.
What is that?
He said, "You get home, them keys don't work."
What do you mean?
You get home, the keys don't work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, it's true.
All right, guys, we're out. I gotta get to my load. He's gotta sit and wait.
The stuff you say sometimes. I mean, it's true, but it's the way you say it. It's like, I gotta make this money. You gotta sit and wait for it. Like,
he's running team. I'm solo. So, all right, guys. Thank you for watching. Till the next time. Dre's Trucking World. Go check out his channel, guys.
Yeah, Dre's Trucking World. DRES Trucking World all together. Dre's Trucking World on YouTube. Yes. And Junior will put the link in the description below. You guys can click on that as well. You know, let's comment, let's talk, let's have a conversation. Let's get into it.
Oh, so that means he's gonna put a video out this week sometime. Hopefully.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. All right, guys.